What's up, everybody? I'm Dane with Trail Peak. I'm the guy that's been riding the Bronson and all the videos that you've been commenting on. Been seeing a lot of questions about the parts that I'm running and everyone wanting me to do a bike check, so we're going to do that today. Dumping rain outside, can't go ride, so let's do it. So the frame, this is the Santa Cruz Bronson CC, the 2016 color. It's a medium frame. I'm 160 pounds, 5'9". Yeah, this is the do-it-all bike. Great bike for basically everything. Raced enduro the last year on it. Nice slack head tube angle, nice long top tube, nice and playful. All around great bike. As far as suspension goes, up front I'm running the Fox 36 float. 160 millimeters of travel. The bike came stock with the Pike, 150 mils of travel. So I went with this Fox just to rake it out a little bit more, a little bit beefier, taller front end. As far as pressures go in this fork, running about 63 PSI up front. And that's with, let's see, 3 volume spacers. So I got two blue spacers in there and then an orange spacer to make it ramp up at the end. I like a nice progressive suspension feel. Compression around the low speed, pretty much all the way open. I think about 2 clicks from fully open, and then for high speed compression, right around the middle, so about 11 click. Out back here, we got the Float X2 from Fox. Phenomenal shock. It's got the dual position climb switch here, and then between climb and fully open. Phenomenal shock on the downhills. You flip that climb switch and you're pedaling right up the road for those longer climbs. So I'm running exactly what Fox recommends for the PSI that I have in here. So I'm 160 pounds. I'm running 180 PSI in my rear shock here, and Fox has a chart on there that recommends the right compression and rebound adjustments. So I believe it's, I have 3 volume spacers in here, again for a nice progressive bottomless feel. That pairs well with the VPP suspension. Great all-around shock. I mean, just phenomenal for the downhills. So this bike comes stock with a X01 drivetrain, 11 speed. I've kept the rear derailleur on there and the rear cassette. Changed a few things around from that. The rear cassette's just a standard X01 10 tooth to 42 tooth. Up front I'm running a 32 tooth Shimano chainring. These are the M8000 crankset. Great robust crankset. A lot better than the race face one that I had on here stock. So even though I have a clutch derailleur and a narrow wide chainring on here, still like to run the chain guide. Basically weighs nothing, it's on there, keeps your chain on, never have to worry about it, end of story. Pedals here, running the Shimano XT trail pedals. Just a great reliable pedal. Ran them on all my bikes for the last 5 years. So the brakes on this bike, I'm running the SRAM Guide RSC brakes. Got 180 mil rotors front and rear. Great combo. I run metallic pads front and rear. Last longer, a little bit louder, but yeah, just the reliability. They last a long time. Alright, so the cockpit on this bike, got Santa Cruz carbon bars. They're cut down to 770 millimeters. That's paired with a 50 mil race face turbine stem. And I've got about 30 mils of stack underneath my stem here. I like a nice high front end. Again, with the cockpit, I'm running all Matchmaker on this right side, so my brake and shifter levers are paired up with my brake levers. This side, I run my dropper post on the left underneath, basically like an old school front derailleur shifter. And that's not set up with a Matchmaker. I like to run the dropper post a little bit inboard, closer to the grip. Gives it a nice quick actuation right when you need it. Grips, I'm running ODI Troy Lee design grips. Alright, dropper post. So I'm running the RockShox Reverb dropper post. This is a 150 millimeter model. It's internally routed within the frame. That's about it there. Got a WTB Silverado titanium railed seat up here. Great seat, comfortable, ride all day on it. Lasts a long time. It's got nice canvas on the side here. Doesn't tear when you crash it and bounce it off rocks and things. Alright, let's talk about the tires on this bike. So right now, I've got some WTB tires front and rear here. Up front, I'm running the WTB Vigilante Tough Casing. Basically never have to worry about a flat with these WTB Tough Casings. This is the high grip model, so a little bit stickier rubber, a little more grip. In back here, got a WTB Trail Boss. This is the 2.4 Trail Boss. It's also the Tough Casing high grip. Great fast rolling tire. Threw it on because I'm going to be going down to SoCal in the next couple days, so going to be running this down there. Super fast rolling. It's got some great side knobs cutting into the dirt. Alright, so the wheels. In back, right now I've got a WTB Frequency I-25 wheel. That's laced to the DT Swiss 350 hub. Had problems with the other rear wheels that I was using, the 28 holes, but the 32 hole, super stout, can smash it into rocks. It's held up phenomenally. Up front here, we've got an E13 TRS Plus wheel. That's just laced to the E13 front hub. Boost spacing, front and rear on this bike. Couple little details here. I wrap all my cables and brake lines with electrical tape, so it just keeps them nice and quiet instead of bouncing around, making a lot of noise on the trail. I like a really quiet bike. So that helps with that, helps keep it look clean, helps it keep from snagging on stuff. Just I think it looks a little bit better. Right here, I've got a little quick link taped to my brake line at all times, so it's just right there. If I ever snap a chain, I can pull this right off and throw it on there. Another little thing that I run is this fender. So always running a fender up front, keeps the mud from flinging through the fork and up into your eyes and onto the camera. Right here, keep all my tools and stuff in this little specialized keg that goes into the water bottle holder. Got a pump on here as well, so I can fit basically a multi-tool. I can fit CO2, some pliers, zip ties, a cable, you know, a bunch of spare little odds and ends in there, right there at the ready. It's nice when you're not carrying a pack sometimes. You can just take this in a water bottle. I like to run the swap bib, so I can stuff like a tube and a water bottle and anything else I might need in there. Always got my tools right here on the bike. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. Check us out on Instagram at Trail Peak. Subscribe to us on our YouTube channel here and give us a thumbs up. See you out on the trails.